Our second speaker is author Timona Ross. She is a lifelong resident of Maryland. She began Toastmasters in 2013 with the Showa Heights Club in Hyattsville, Maryland, where she received her CC and served as the club president and sergeant at arms. After a 2-year break, she joined the Mount Nebo Way Club in Bowie, Maryland. Timona is a woman of faith and has recently released her debut novel, I Don't Move. She shares her home with her wonderful husband, 11 sons, and rambunctious family dog. The title of her speech is The Writing Process. She's working on Project 3, Presentation, Mastery, Researching, and Presenting. I hope I said that right. Can we welcome Timona Ross to the podium?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
My name is author Timona Ross, and today I will share with you my writing process. Several of the club members here have expressed their interest in sharing their own stories. Hopefully by the end of my speech, I would have provided ample information to get you started, some motivation to keep you going, as well as an organized plan to help you reach your desired end. Let's start with the very first thing. Who is your story about? You need to find a protagonist. Once you have your protagonist, then you need to explain or describe, or kind of have an idea of what they're going to do to make this a story. Again, I'll be sharing with you how to write a novel, which is also considered a fictional piece. Once you have your protagonist and a rough idea of your plot, then you want to elaborate. You need more characters. And each character needs a life of their own. So they will have a subplot to go along with the major character. Once you have that, also consider your settings. Again, with a fictional place or fictional book, is this going to happen in Mars? Is the story going to happen in Detroit? Where is the story going to occur? Also, you are now ready to then find pictures. And this is my favorite part. I like to find pictures either on the internet or through magazines. With my writing process, I find a hard physical image of my major character as well as some of those secondary characters. Also, you need a picture for your setting. Here we have Grandma Angela, her husband, and the church. So when I describe the church in chapter 2, you better believe the church will still look the same when I described in chapter 59, because I have a hardcore picture that will help me keep things consistent. Same thing as any other details that go along with your story. With Jessica being my main character, she is in high school, and so she has a school schedule. Again, if class ends at 8:33 in the beginning, it still ends at 8:33 for math. That doesn't change. Once you have your picture, your pictures, and some background information, explore more with background information. You want to then, I have some pictures, some papers on the table. You want to flesh out your characters. You want to use a character sketch. Create a background story for all of your characters. They need hopes, dreams, aspirations, fears, weaknesses. They need to become real to you. If they become real to you, they will become real to the reader. Also, this is an opportunity to do any research that you might have or might need to do. If you have decided to create your story in Phoenix and you've never been to Phoenix, this is the time to do that research. Find out about the climate. Find out about their culture. Again, you want all the background information that you could possibly get so that when you write about this, it will seem natural. Once you have all your background information, now you are ready for plot setting. There's a paper on the table for that as well. Now, some people feel that using a blueprint is a bunch of tomfoolery. However, I beg to differ. With a character, or the plot sketch, it will show you where you're going. This is a time to mention 2 or 3 sentences in each of those areas. What it does is it creates pacing. For instance, let's take the story, The Wizard of Oz. We all know that the overall goal is for Dorothy to get back home to Kansas. However, in order to do that, she has her secondary characters. She has the Tin Man, she has the Cowardly Lion, she has the Scarecrow. They all have lives of their own. So she meets these people or characters, and now she's not alone. Yay! But then immediately she has to fight the lion because he wants to attack her. Then after that, then she spends time building him up because of his insecurities. So yes, the reader gave you something, which is a plus. Now she's not alone. But now she has the flip side of that, where now she has to build him up. Same thing with the Tin Man. She found the Tin Man. Oh, now she's not alone. She found the Tin Man. But immediately she has to rescue him. He is rusted. He can't move. So now I have this buddy, but now I have to save this buddy too. So it's just things like that. With the sketch, it will help you give and take, give and take, give and take. What that does is that keeps the reader involved. It keeps them motivated to want to continue with your story. Also, once you have done all the tips that I have given you, this will keep you motivated to keep going because you've done all the hard work. You have your pictures, you have the detailed information of what these people are doing and what they're about. You also have a sketch. You have a blueprint of where your book is going. With the blueprint, it also helps to combat against writer's block. If you just start writing and you're using a blueprint, say for instance you start at chapter 1 and you're writing all the way to chapter 5. By the time you get to chapter 5, you might just lose it. Like, I don't know what else to say about this. But if you have a blueprint, you already know that in chapter 10, you plan to do this, that, and the third. You can stop writing chapter 5, open up a new document, and jump right into chapter 10. By the time you finish chapter 10, you're ready to go back to chapter 5. Wow. And so again, with these different tips, it will keep you motivated. The other thing that's very important is life happens. Say for instance, you leave here, you're ready to get started, and you do all the background information, you write for about 2-3 months, and then life happens, and you have to put the project to the side. If you've already done the background information, you can get started again in May, because Grandma Angela will still look the same, her church will still look the same. You already have done all the hard work. Now all you have to do is just pick up the project once again. I hope that I have provided ample information to get you started, to keep you motivated, and organized structure to help you see your project to the end. At the end of our meeting, if you want, I can show you the blueprints that I use for my novel, as well as I can give you more information.
Thank you.